Check out Comics Plus, Scarsborough Street, sunny Gold Coast on the great island of Australia. Check out their website or Facebook page. They're good. On today's episode, a new life for an old pulp hero, Matthew Lillard finally gets another job, and a new zombie-rific game trailer is released. All that and more here on Geek Speak. Welcome to Geek Speak. I'm your host, Bryce McEwen, and I do my hair by putting a knife in the toaster. Oh. This week, Matthew Lillard has signed on to The Trouble with the Curve. Matthew Lillard, most famous for playing Shaggy Rogers in the Scooby-Doo movies, will be acting alongside of Clint Eastwood, who's making his first acting appearance since Gran Torino in 2008. The movie is being directed by first-timer Robert Lorenz, but it's not his first time working alongside of Clint Eastwood. He's worked with him on movies such as $1 Million Baby, Absolute Power, and Space Cowboys. Pew pew! Eastwood plays a talent scout who hires Lillard to come back with him and figure out the mystery of the ghost who's haunting the baseball field. Together they find out it's Old Man Withers, who when unmasked says, "I would have gotten away with it too, if it wasn't for you meddling kids."
Really? I mean, are you serious?
If only I was.
Is Velma in it?
Is she? Jinkies, that's awesome.
Velma's hot.
She is. It's the glasses. She's got that sexy turtleneck secretary.
We know what you're on about.
Thank God someone does. And in other news, Goosebumps could be coming to cinemas soon. Yes. Yes, the producer of the Fast and Furious movies, Neil H. Morris, is trying to turn R.L. Stine's classic kids' horror books into a horror movie. Many people have tried to write a script for this movie before, but the person having a crack at it now is Darren Lemke, best known for Shrek Forever After and Jack the Giant Killer. Two movies I didn't bother to see because they looked lame. But hopefully he can break the trend and make this one look awesome. And our final bit of movie news for today is Patrick Sean Smith, the creator of Greek, a show I've never heard about until today, will be writing a movie based on the children's comic Bone.
Is that some kind of like weird comic book porn?
I just said it's a children's comic? You sick prick. Bone, the story of three cousins banished from Boneville, will be directed by PJ Hogan, who directed Peter Pan. Anyone else remember that movie?
No.
Neither do I. The film will be produced by Animal Logic, the same studio that gave us Happy Feet and The Legend of the Guardians, The Hours of
Ghoulie.
So it's pretty safe to say this will be a CG movie, but nothing beats Pixar. Take that, Animal Logic, you silly Australian company. Pfft, as if you live in Australia. That convict colony.
We live in Australia.
Shh. This week, DC Comics launched its new logo. What the fuck is that?
That's their new logo.
Well, it looks But the new design is called the Peel Effect, but fans are referring it to as the Flip. That's right, they're flipping out about the flip from a good logo to a bad one. But the new logo replaces a swirl, which DC has been using in animation, movies and print for the last 5 to 6 years. Can you imagine that crappy thing at the start of Dark Knight Rises? 5 to 6 years they've been using that last one? I was hoping it would last 56 years. This new one is absolute... Get rid of it! Destroy it! Bury it under the earth with all those crappy Atari ET games. Just do it!
Calm down, man. Calm down. It's only a logo.
DC means a lot to me. Valiant Comics makes its grand comeback to print. Again. Again?
Yeah, third time's the charm.
Gotcha. This week they announced their first new series, Exo, Man at War. For those of you who don't know who Exo is, imagine a cross between Conan and Iron Man, a Visigoth warrior abducted by aliens and given a suit of high-tech armor. With titles like that, it's hard to imagine why they've gone out of print before. This title is being written by Robert Venditti, best known for his work on Surrogates, and artist Carrie Nord, best known for Conan. Check out your local comic book shop in May for this title. Legendary pulp hero The Shadow makes a comeback via Dynamite Entertainment this year. Written by Garth Ennis of Boys and Preacher fame and drawn by Aaron Campbell, this series will be set in the 30s and not a modern update. Ennis promises this will be the perfect blend of action and horror, but hopefully not the over-the-top gore we saw from his Punisher Max run. Am I right, guys?
I kinda liked it.
You're wrong. Also keep an eye out for the collected edition of Howard Chaykin's interpretation of the character. For more information, go to our Facebook page. This week, the debut trailer for Resident Evil 6 has come out. The trailer doesn't tell us much in the way of story, but it does tell us we'll be able to get our little mitts on the game on the 20th of November of this year.
Bioorganic weapons
are a global threat. Start working with the rest of the world about the Raccoon City incident. Mentioning my desire to reveal them. I'm going to tell them everything. I've always valued your friendship, Leon.
Stay right where you are. Mr. President! What we can see from the trailer is Leon Kennedy is back, along with the main character from Resident Evil 5, Chris Redfield, to take on what looks like a global zombie threat.
Resident Evil 6.
Well, that's all we have time for today on Geek Speak. Make sure you check out the Facebook page, like it, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do all that and you're a #1 fan. And you'll always be in here. Now, if you excuse me, I'm off to redesign the DC logo. Where's the toilet paper? Ace Comics and Games, 2 handy locations, Queen Street Mall and Annalee. Check them out for all your comic book needs, or check out the website or Facebook page. Do it. Geek Speak has been brought to you by Kaboom Comics Toowoomba. Make sure you get in there and get hit by a cricket bat.